Hello, geometry kids. I hope you guys are enjoying this nicer weather. And I'm sorry about the announcement yesterday for those of you who are sad about school. Who knew that Friday the 13th on a full moon on March 13th would be our last day of school for the year? Never thought we could top 10 snow days last school year, last winter. And now we're definitely topping that. So anyway, well, we will finish strong this school year. We will have plenty of things to learn, plenty of things to do. So I will keep you guys on track and we will finish geometry so you know what you need to know for next year. So, like I said, I hope you guys are all well. Miss you all. Okay, 9.5 day 4 using area using trigonometry. So this formula, a lot of people don't remember on the ACT exam. It is a super important formula because it's super easy to find area this way. So this is a new formula that you guys have not used before. At least not that I know of. And it's super easy. That's why we're going to have our shortest lesson ever. 15 minutes, no question that we'll even get close to that. We're going to be really short today. It's a miracle. I know, miracles happen. It's a Friday, perfect day to have a miracle. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through these notes quick and then go through, as you can see, there's 2 example questions, and then you guys will have the rest of the hour to work. The rest of the time to work. So you guys are going to work on, there's going to be 4 questions on trigonometry, or finding the area using this new trigonometry equation. And then the rest of the assignment is going to be reviewing for the Chapter 9 test. So yeah, we're already done with Chapter 9. So the test is going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when you're watching this video. All right. So for the Friday kids, the A day kids, the test is Tuesday. For the B day kids, the test is Wednesday, just to clarify. All right, so how do you find, what's the new formula? So the new formula is right there in the yellow box. So the way, so I'm going to just go to the green box. The way you can find the area of a triangle without having to do 1/2 times the base times the height is you can simply just take 1/2 times 2 sides times the sine of the angle that's included between those 2 sides. So if you look at angle C, there it is, I'll get my pointer out. There's angle C, which is 65 degrees. So if you're going to use angle C, then you have to use side A and side B. You cannot use the opposite side in this equation. So if you look at angle C, you cannot use side C. So if it's angle C, then it's side A and side B. So here's your formula. So the area is 1/2 A times B times the sine of angle C. It's always sine. And then you just use your calculator. And if the angle is in degrees, you need to have your calculator set in degrees. All right, so for this one is the area is 1/2 times B times C times the sine of angle A. So if you happen to have angle A, then you would use B and C. All right, and keep going here. If you have angle B, here's angle B, then you would use side A and side C. All right, so you can use any one of those 3 formulas. It's always sine, and it's always the sine of the angle times the 2 sides that are next to it times 1/2. All right, so let's go to our first example, and it'll tell you what to round to in the example. Okay, so it says carry out intermediate computations to at least 4 decimal places. All right, now I would just suggest that you don't use any decimal places at all, or you just write out your entire answer. So just put it all in your calculator and get your answer at the end. Now it says at least 4 decimal places because if you round to 2, you're going to have a rounding error. If you round to 4, then you'll be okay with the rounding error. Okay, so what is this talking about? All right, come on. All right, so the area is going to be equal to 1/2 times, there's the angle 47 degrees. So what are the 2 sides? 8 and 12. So times 8 times 12 times the sine of 47 degrees. So it's 1/2 times 8 times 12 times the sine of 47 degrees. So instead of doing any rounding at all, I would just put that in your calculator and get the answer at the end. All right, so if I go to my calculator, sorry, I should have had this already pulled up. Oops. Okay, where is the calculator? TI, hang on. There it is. And this should come up pretty quickly. Okay. You just need a calculator with the sign button on it. You don't need anything else fancy. And make sure your calculator's in degrees, because I have 47 in degrees. So with your calculator, it'll be coming up here in a minute. Okay, so our formula was 0.5. Oops, clear that out. Oh, yeah, times 8 times 12 times the sine of 47. And if you look, do you see my calculator appears in radians? It needs to be in degrees before I enter. So I'm going to go to mode, and I'm going to click down. I'm going to click over. I'm going to hit enter. So degrees is highlighted. Oops, it still is highlighting radians. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter. Now degrees is highlighted. So I can go to second, quit. And now I'm going to scroll back over and close the parenthesis and hit enter. And now you can see that I have my answer. So I'm going to make this much smaller. Maybe. Come on. What the world? Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Now I can get to the screen. Okay, so I'm going to make this much smaller. And make this smaller. Sine of 47 degrees. All right. So now you can see in the calculator, I just did 0.5 times 8 times 12 times the sine of 47 degrees. And I can pull this over here. And then there is my answer. Now it says to round to the nearest hundredth. So what I would have you guys do is then round to the nearest hundredth. So you can see that now you're just going to round that to the nearest hundredth. So that is going to be, hang on, equals 35.10. And you do not round the 9 and then round the 4. You just, it's 5.10. Okay, all right, we only have one problem left. So go to the next one, right here. Okay, all right, here's your angle, 41 degrees. As you can see, we've got a side here and a side here. So my area is simply just going to be area. Oops, still not used to this. I'll never be used to this. I missed my classroom. All right, so the area, and you guys, of course, in it, which make it fun. So the area is 1/2 times 3 times 4. It's not as much fun to talk to myself. All right, times the sine of 41 degrees. All right, so I put that into my calculator now. And so to move this over a little bit. Okay, so in my calculator, I am going to clear this out. And I'm going to put in 0.5. You can do 1/2 if you want. Times 3 times 4 times the sine of 41 degrees. And it's still in degrees. I can see up here it says degrees. So I hit enter. And here is my answer. So I'm going to pull that down into my screen. I'll post these notes online for you as well, in case you want to look at them again. So now what is my answer? My area, because it says to round to the nearest, I didn't even look. What does it say? It says round to the nearest, I think it was 100. Yep, 100th. 2 decimal places is 3.94. And that is your answer. And that is it. That's all that's new today. So record time video, amazing. Have a wonderful weekend. Do your review assignment, and the next time you have class, you'll have a test. The test again will be 2 attempts, so you'll get your first attempt, and then any ones that you get wrong, you can redo those. And then your highest score will go into your grade. All right, have a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Or if you're getting this on Monday, have a fabulous evening. All right, bye everyone. Miss you all. Okay, bye.